Myself Krisha, and today we are going to study about structure of ovule. Ovule is also known as megasporangium. Let's start with the definition of ovule. I hope that you all have idea about the ovule, that ovule is the female reproductive structure, right? Which produce female gametes, that is egg or ovum. Now, what is the definition of ovule? So, the megasporangium together with its protective cord and tegument is called as ovule. Megasporangium together with its protective cord. It can be one protective layer, it can bear two protective layers or more than two protective layers. So this is the simple definition of ovule. Now let's study about the different structures present in the ovule and in mature ovule. So first is funicle. What is funicle? So each wall of the ovule is attached to the ovary with the slender stalk-like structure. Each wall is attached to the inner wall of the ovary, right? By slender stalk-like structure. Here in this figure you can see that it is the wall of ovule and it is attached here with slender stalk-like structure. So this slender stalk-like structure is known as funicle. Other structure, that is the point of attachment. This here you can see in this figure there is a point of attachment by which the wall and this funicle, slender stalk-like structure, is attached with each other, is called as hilum. Okay. Third is nucellus. What is nucellus? So nucellus is the main body of the ovule. It is formed by inner central mass and it is made of parenchymatous cells. What is parenchymatous cells? Parenchymatous cells are living cells that have intercellular spaces between them. They are loosely arranged cells. They mainly perform the function of food storage, respiration, photosynthesis. Now, what is the nucellus do in the ovule? What is the function of nucellus? So, nucellus serves to cover and provide nutrition to the embryo sac. What it provide? It provide protection and provide nutrition to the embryo sac. What is embryo sac? Embryo sac is the innermost part present in the ovule where the double fertilization process occurs. Now there is a small opening present at the apical end and this opening is called as micropyle. Here in this figure you can see that there is small opening structure from which the male gamete enters and fertilize our egg cell. Now each ovule has two distinct ends, micropyle and chalaza. We have studied about micropyle. Now let's study about chalaza. Chalaza is the posterior end of the ovule and it is exactly opposite to the micropylar end in the anatropous ovule. Different types of ovules have different arrangement of micropyle, chalaza and funicle. Now, externally, the nucellus is covered by one or two protective covers that is called as integument. This integument arises from the chalaza gland. See, here in this figure you can see that these integuments are arise from chalaza gland. If one integument is present, the ovule is known as unitegmic ovule. If two integuments are present, it is known as bitegmic ovule. And if more than two, like three integuments are present, it is called as tritegmic ovule. And it present in the plants like asphodelus. Now, in mature ovules, female gametophyte or embryo sac is present in the center. See, we are going to know about the structure of embryo sac. Embryo sac has two distinct ends, micropylar end and chalaza end. At the micropylar end, there are two synergid cells and one egg cell. Between, there is a cell which is called as central cell with two nuclei, and at the chalaza end there are three similar cells which are similar in size. Okay, now the ploidy of synergid cells and these antipodal cells are N, and the ploidy of central cell is 2N. So this is the structure of mature embryo sac which is present in the ovule. So this is all about the structure of ovule or megasporangium. This is the structure of anatropous type of ovule. Let's revise. It has how many structures? So it has funicle, that is slender stalk-like structure. It has hilum, which is a point of attachment of the ovule, and funicle. There is two ends, micropylar end and chalaza end. Micropylar end and chalaza end. They are opposite in the anatropous ovule. There are nucellus, which is the main part of the ovule which provide protection and nutrition to the developing embryo sac. There is a main part at the center which is known as embryo sac. There are integuments which covers ovule. On the basis of presence of integuments, ovule is of three types: unitegmic, bitegmic or tritegmic. In the embryo sac at the micropylar end, there are two types of cells, two synergid cells that are N in ploidy, and there is one egg cell that is also one N in ploidy. At the center there is secondary nucleus. that is also known as polar nuclei, and at the chalazal end there is 3 similar cells that are aneuploidy and that are known as antipodal cells. So this is all about the structure of ovule. Thank you.